Good morning, followers. How are we doing today? So, it's been a long while since we've given you an update on the blue Mazda 2. So this is our race car, car 33, quite infamous at the moment. We'll give you a tour around the car, inside, outside, let you know a couple of the updates of what's been done, what's not been done to it, and just generally keep you appraised of how we're moving on. We've got to do some of the works that we've got going on the car and what needs repairing, and we've still got to get ready for a month's time when we kick off at Silverstone GP. Before we show you the actual car, I'm going to apologise. It's not been washed. It's just had quite a bit of work done recently, and it still has quite a bit to do, but it's not in its final presentation state, shall we say, for when it's going to turn up at the first race. So I'll give you another update as soon as we can. You'll see as soon as I show you the wheels, they're absolutely filthy. Still got brake dust on from the last race. So here it is. This is car 33 for the season. As you can see, it is still absolutely filthy. I mean, that's just shocking, isn't it? However, we have uprated Gecko coilovers on for this year. So we've got Gecko branding here, got Geckos under there. I'll insert some pictures in a moment. Great packaging, great quality parts. What more could you possibly want? Still only on the drums at the back. Big Gecko banner just there. As logos go, that's a pretty cool logo, you have to say. I do like the Gecko logo. Octane distribution are back in the car again this year. More Gecko on the rear, 2 Racing. We're staying with the MRF tyres again this season. Absolutely phenomenal tyre. Over Gecko logo, Octane again. And yes, we have an odd wheel on at the moment, but we've got one wheel in for repair presently. And the bonnet will be sent off for a full paint job. So it's not going to be covered in all that rust. So that's all going to disappear, and it's going to be a nice matte black very, very soon. So, who are Gecko Racing? Gecko Racing are a Taiwanese company who are very kindly backing us this season. They're supplying the suspension and advising on setup. Really, really grateful to Gecko Racing. Can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. There'll be a lot more featuring. We'll show exactly what coilovers they have and what they can do in a later video. But for now, fantastic. Build quality from the install has been absolutely amazing. I'll open the bonnet up and show you the top mounts in a second. They're an absolute work of art. So what we can see there, we have a shock body which is height adjustable, along with a spring seat which is also height adjustable, and a standard linear spring. So it's not a progressive spring like you would find on a normal lowering spring. This is one spring late through its entire range of motion. Far better for racing. So we've got the top mounts, I'll show you those next. We have the camber plate, so we can adjust the camber from the top. We don't need to take the coilover off the car to adjust it. We can also adjust the bump and rebound, again without having to remove anything from the car. So here we go. This is front top mount. Again, simply clicks to make it stiffer or softer. Allen keys in, dead easy. Doesn't even have to come off the car. I have had to cut some of the actual strut top out though from the car itself. Moving round to the rear, boots open, that ready. Again, we've got dead easy click adjustment, 32-way adjustable coilover. It's just an absolutely brilliant kit. This is the same over on this side. So all round, in essence, we can just simply tailor this car to whoever is driving it. Okay, let's take a look inside the car, show you what's changed in there. And you can compare it to your own road care if you want. Okay, you join me inside the car. I'll show you around. So, from the driver's point of view, we have steering wheel. We have a stopwatch basically taped onto the steering wheel. This is for when we do our pit stops. We can time from the entry line of the pits to the exit line, try and make the stops as quick as possible. We've got our electric cut-off switch. So that is on a wire to outside the car. That's so the marshals can cut the power should we need to in case of a fire. Our data logger gets strapped on there, plugged in. This is camera, and that's camera recording. And then the camera is mounted to the roll cage just behind me. One lightweight racing battery. Plumbed in fire extinguisher. So the fire extinguisher again can be set off from outside. That's the wire you can see disappearing into the dashboard. Or I can set it off and pull in on this. There we go, now you can see you got roll cage. So just up here on the screen is the GoPro mounts, and then right behind my head up here is the rear facing dash cam. We have one bucket seat, 6-point harness, and that is pretty much it for inside the car. Literally nothing else. Inside the door cars, it's just completely pulled out. The windows do still work, but that's more just for escape if we need to, rather than weight reduction at all. So here we are, back outside the car. Just want to say massive thank you to Gecko Racing, to MOT Track Days, Octane Distribution, MRF Tyres, Super Pro Europe, who have all very kindly backed the car this year, backed myself and fellow driver and the rest of the team. Next video you're going to join me on, hopefully, is going to be when we visit friends down at Tuning Developments, and we'll put a proper geometry and set the ride height and corner weight the vehicle. Thank you so much for joining me on this update. See you soon. Bye for now. So, here we go. 2023, proving power isn't everything. Gecko suspension, grip the track, and let's see how it handles. Take care, folks.